Now, adapted from a book series to screened theatre hit comedy show Mrs. Brown's Boys, woohoo, has garnered attention worldwide with rogue Irish mammy Agnes Brown. Joining us from the cast is Danny O'Carroll, who plays Buster Brady in the series, and Paddy Houlihan, who plays Dermot. Now, before we have a chat here in studio, let's take a quick look at the two lads doing what they do best.
Are you ready? Here we
Absolutely brilliant.
There's no crack to be had in that at all, so doesn't it?
Very straightforward.
What a miserable job. Isn't it? That kind of sums it up, though, doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
That was us put on the spot there, Mrs. Brown. We knew when we got the script that we were coming in dressed like that, and we thought, there's no way he's just going to let us walk into the
Not a hope, no.
So we actually came up with the dance ourselves.
Oh, did you?
Without him knowing about it.
So
he wasn't expecting us to do a dance.
But you come up with that because you knew, you're down long enough now on the stage. And
well, that's what you do when you get the script. You look through the script and you go, yeah, he could do something there.
He's going to get me there.
So you try and...
So we said we'll have something in it. Yeah.
Can you actually believe you do that for a living? I mean, like, it's fantastic.
Yeah, getting away with it.
Joyous.
We love it, absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's great crack, you know.
It's just the phenomenon that is. I mean, one of my best friend's fathers from Scotland, he watches you guys religiously. It's in the box sets. It's the thing he wants every Christmas and every birthday.
Time we said thank you.
Yeah, you know, he's obviously, it's just one of those things that's gripped the UK as well as obviously here. But we know you guys for so long, I suppose, and we know Brendan and we know the family. But when it's taken hold in the UK and you're winning NTA awards and your father's winning Lifetime Achievement and BAFTAs. It's just, like, can you actually believe it?
It's crazy. It is crazy. You go to these awards, the first time we went to a BAFTAs, we were all excited, we all got dressed up and we didn't win and we kind of went, Now we've been to that many of them. Yeah. You kind of go, you feel hard done by if you're not walking out with one, you know?
Well, I don't think we've ever lost one since the first BAFTAs, have we?
No, I don't think so.
So I'm not really... I like winning them.
Yeah, I think
but we're very grateful.
But you are.
Yeah, you are.
I was very lucky that I got, closer to the lads because I did the film with them and then I did the live tour with them last year when Paddy's missus was off having your babas.
That's right, Jim.
He took
They're at home. I have to say hello to them. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Darcy.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Gerbow.
They're probably throwing things.
They're on stage now. The kids are
on again.
Are they going to be in the show at some point?
They took a bow on Saturday night. Brendan and Jenny brought them out for a bow.
See, this is the thing, but the tour, right, doing the tour, because I went and watched it when you were in a Paddy to get an idea of the show. Yeah. And just watching the whole family tour, it's very different to any other, and you've done other stuff and you've done other stuff, it's very different to any other normal touring process because the whole family goes.
Oh, it's
and the kids are there.
Cousins, brothers, I mean, it's the whole entourage.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's, it's very family.
It's very relaxed as well backstage.
Even the people that aren't family are family now at this stage.
But that's the thing. Yeah. But also everybody's connected. The lighting guy is married to the girl is the thing, and then so you can't talk to anybody basically. You can't tell anybody you really think of anybody because he's going to have a her, she's going to have him.
Is there ever any crosswords on set? Because I mean, obviously you're putting together a performance.
On set.
Yeah, like just even making things happen, making magic happen can't always be that easy sometimes.
No,
yourself.
There's never crosswords. It's always. You've always got your backup. You know he's going to do something. Brendan is. You would have seen that when you were. But no, you're always just kind of on edge. What's he going to do to me tonight? Or what's he going to do to me?
But that's what keeps it fresh, Paddy. I think that's what keeps it fresh because everybody's on their toes.
It keeps it fresh for us.
Is
that's
he
more exciting for us.
Is he meaner to you though because you're his son?
He tries to be, but I think I'm more professional. It's not hard. It's not easy to get me. So
yeah. That's a challenge now. Your father's watching us now and he's going,
challenge accepted.
He's lifting the glasses up on the head and he's going, really?
He got me last night,
time, son.
What did he do?
He went and got me a cup of tea. It was only last night in Manchester.
Saturday night,
went and got me a cup of tea and came back in with a baby beaker cup. I was so stupid, but he started laughing.
Of course he did.
And I started laughing. We couldn't get the lines out.
I've never seen somebody try to create so much havoc in my life. Even the first night I went on for you, Paddy, and they all gathered backstage because they knew he was going to do something. I was never more nervous in my life. And I went on in a penguin costume.
Right.
In front of...
I have to tell you, when you were backstage, They're so alike.
Everybody said that. Everybody said they were watching you walking around, they thought it was me.
We didn't really miss him that much because you look so alike. Do you know what? You were there all the time.
Nobody can fill penguin costumes like me and Paddy. Is that right, Paddy?
Athletes.
But the first night I walked on, because every character when they go on gets a round of applause, to be honest, because they all know them and love them so well.
Of course, yeah.
But you used to get as well.
Dermot's character comes on because they thought it was Dermot because it was the penguin thingy. But of course, when they saw my face, I went,
Slow clap.
And of course, I walked on. Brendan looks at me and says, "Who are you?"
But I was getting,
who are you?
Yeah.
I was getting tweets from people saying, "Great to meet you last night." And
I know, he wasn't even in the
I'm in Hollis Street Hospital. I don't think you met me.
But can you believe that it's gone from the stage show to the TV show to movies? And these arena tours are...
Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, it's 7,000 a night, sold out. It's incredible.
Is it gruelling, though? Because, I mean, you're literally on the go going from X, Y to Z.
No, the touring show isn't... It's what we're used to. So that's what we've always done. I find it harder going into the TV studio and doing 6 weeks of a series, or because it's a different structure to it.
What about the film? Because the film, obviously, you were in the film as well. The film is a different beast altogether in terms of hitting your marks. Obviously the structure with the cameras, the lighting. It's very unique, and obviously you're under time constraint and budget.
Well, the thing about the film,
well,
especially for us two, because on stage in the TV show, we're constantly with each other.
Yeah.
In the movie, I was on set for about a week on my own. So I wouldn't have seen anybody. So it didn't feel right doing it without anybody else. So.
Would you like to do another one?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do another one.
It was a great experience. You got to meet people, and it was different. You got to learn a lot. But there was times when you're kind of going, is anybody else in today? You're sitting in a caravan kind of going, where's Danny?
Because you've been so used to being with each other all the time.
Yeah, well, we shared the dressing room since I was 18 when I started. You were 16.
16, yeah.
So...
The pictures there are hilarious.
Look at the
lads. That. Yeah, it's brilliant.
That tuk-tuk was amazing.
That was the funniest day of the movie for us.
Yeah.
Let's talk about tonight, because in the Grand Canal Orchestra, I said the Board Gosh Energy Theatre tonight.
Yes.
Is an evening with Brendan O'Carroll.
Now you're...
I'm
hosting it.
God bless me, yeah. I'm going to try and
I was like,
hold the entire thing together.
You think you'd know better by now?
I know.
He's really looking forward to it, actually.
I am. Well, I'm meeting all the gang again.
Yeah.
So what is happening tonight? I said, I purposely asked you to do that question. So what's happening tonight, lads? Tell us about the show. What are we going to see?
You tell us how much you know.
I know it to be there at 4 o'clock.
All right.
That's about as much as I know.
Basically, the show tonight's for Troker. So it's a charity show where Brendan's going to come out and do a bit of stand-up as Mrs. Brown, I think.
It's going to have everything. It's going to have stand-up, it's going to have music, it's
all
going to have
the
Q&A with the cast, all the secret behind-the-scenes stuff that you wouldn't know.
Yeah, we're showing blooper stuff, I think.
There's a lot of them.
That's great.
There's a lot of
mostly
bloopers.
Danny's.
I don't think I've ever been on a blooper.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
they're the best bits, because everybody wants to see you mess up, you know what I mean?
But this is another thing. This is more of what your dad's done. He's given his time, and as a result, money back.
He's very generous.
And why Troker, Danny? Is that a charity that's close to your dad's heart, or?
I think. Listen, all charities are close to Dad. Whenever he can do anything for any charity, he'd do it. But when something like this comes along and Dad can do it, he'll be all over it. Like,
because the demands on him are ferocious. He's
it's every day, and he's a busy man anyway. But he still finds a lot of time to find.
One thing about your father, I've met him many times, met him at the IFTAs, I've met him at other events, and he's just so gracious. He's very kind to people and speaks at length to you about, obviously the hardships of getting Mrs. Brown's off the ground when nobody wants to know about it. And, then he kind of was like, this resurgence and this kindness and this generosity of everybody loving the show is unique, but at the same time, I don't take anything for granted. Do you find that your father has kind of come full circle with it all now?
I don't know.
I think he's always he's always appreciated. Even when there wasn't the crowds that were there, even when there wasn't the fans standing at the back door looking for autographs, he was always the one driving it, going, these people have paid their ticket. We got to give them their value for money and give them a laugh. And even more so now, it's harder on him than it ever was because he's the star. So at the end of an arena show, you would have seen it when you were on tour. He goes out and he stays until every person has had their autograph signed, their picture taken.
But it also would have been harder on him, I'd say, back in the day. When he started out touring and things weren't going well, because he to a point, I'd say did he hide stuff from you? Going, no, we're okay. Next week we're in.
Dad's he's a very positive person anyway. So, like when we were playing, I remember playing shows to 12 people in the audience, and Dad would go out and we'd probably have the best show of the week with the 12 people. But he'd any more than 3 in the audience. And he always used to say it, and I don't know, he just loves doing what he does anyway.
Yeah.
But you can clearly see that, and the audiences give it back to him.
Yeah.
Well, listen, continued success, may it go from strength to strength to strength to strength.
And we'll see it tonight.
We'll see it tonight for what we don't know.
What are you wearing?
Let's have a chat. It's not going to be a penguin.
He's very excited. Guys, so nice
Thanks
to meet
for
you.
coming in,
Say hello.